All right, so let me give you the breakdown here first. Basically, stand your ground, up to 50% resist on a block break. I run it at 50%, or I run it at max rank, so it is 50% to break a block with a heavy. The issue that I feel is present is that, and especially with She-Hulk, because I suspect it's because she's had a rework, and then they also, after her rework, they had to go back and rework her heavy because apparently it was broken. Basically, you could combo from a 2, 3, or 4 hit combo, like medium, light, light, or medium, light, light, light into heavy, and it would combo. And you can obviously see how that's way broken. And I suspect that's largely why it affects her far more than others, but I have been able to replicate the potential bug or issue with Daredevil, Hell's Kitchen, and Void. So this is a bunch of different clips that I did dueling myself and with my own roster with Max Stand Your Ground, trying to determine which champs this affects. I'll go into far more detail in the video, but this is just an overview. And there's a couple videos in here that were given to me by an alliance mate, where it affected him in war. It's versus a Mordo. It's happened to me a lot in war, but I've since deleted those videos because this problem, this perceived bug or potential bug, has been around for like 2 years now. So like those videos are gone. But so we're about to get into the examples here. These coming up. So this is all how I believe it should work. Resist, resist. Okay, that makes sense. Yep. These are all just examples of, resist, you break through after a potential resist and you knock them down. That's how it should work. Resist, that tracks. You get parried on a resist because that stand your ground. Breaks through, knocks him down. Okay, yeah, all that works. That just goes to show you that you can actually do it as the player. That's what that example was. So resist, breakthrough on second hit. Yep, that tracks. Resist, resist. That makes sense. Resist, resist, or resist, well-timed block to parry. Yeah, okay. That seems like the interaction that could potentially play out as legit. That right there. Also, resist first, resist and or parry the second. Working as intended. No sarcasm here. That's exactly how it should work, in my opinion, and from what I understand. Yep, resist the first hit, resist, resist, and to parry. All how it should be working. Resist, resist. Yep. Perfect. I agree that that's exactly how this should be working. Now we're gonna go into this. What is that? That's a completely separate bug. That wasn't even a double parry. Right here. So you got hit confirm into resist. That should not happen. Hit confirm into resist. Absolutely shouldn't happen because you're punishing her for having a heavy. That shouldn't happen either. Hit confirm into resist. How? Tell me how that's supposed to happen. Hit confirm into resist. Doesn't make sense. Not working as intended. Hit confirm, resist. You're punishing him for what? Having a slow heavy? Nope, should not work like that. Definitely should not work like that. That works, resist, resist. But if you break that block, it should carry through. The defender or player should be in hit stun, meaning that entire heavy should carry through. It should completely finish the heavy animation. Resist, break block into resist? No, absolutely not. That is not how that should play out at all. So yeah, we're gonna dive deep into this, guys. So in today's video, we are gonna talk about the stand your ground and heavy resist interaction. I've made a forum post a year and a half ago, year and a couple months ago, and I bumped it within the last couple months to try to elicit some sort of reaction from the mods on the forums. Someone did, I think they posted and said that there'd been, other threads on the topic, which there probably has been. That's my bad for not checking, but I did make this thread a year and, I don't know, a couple months ago. But so yeah, let me go ahead and show you some examples here. So the issue, first of all, is that it only happens in AW, Alliance War, and Arena, since it's subject to the opponent's masteries. They have to have stand your ground, and masteries don't apply in story mode or Alliance Quest, only in Alliance War and Arena. So we're gonna go to 2-star She-Hulk here. She-Hulk is the big one. That's the main reason this issue was brought to light. But I have been able to replicate it. I say issue because I do think it's an issue. Yeah, I mean, it has to be. So you guys will see here in a second. It was brought to light by She-Hulk, but then I went ahead and I've since dueled with a bunch of champs. And I've been able to replicate it with Daredevil Hell's Kitchen and also Void. He has a 3-hit heavy, and yeah, and so we'll do She-Hulk first here. Whoops. Let's go practice. Okay. So the interaction is that stand your ground is, it can stand your ground can reduce or basically resist a block break depending on how many points you have in there. The issue is, let's see if I can, so there's a parry, that works, that tracks. Yeah, that seems like, okay, you can do that. That should not work right there. Absolutely should not work. That works. That's working as intended, working as intended, working as intended. Yeah, working as intended there. Working as intended. Okay. Yep. One more time. That right there definitely shouldn't work. That should not work. And the reason that shouldn't work is because they're in hit stun. Like, I'm not a game developer or anything to that effect, but I've played a lot of fighting games over the years, and for many years. And so, like, when you're able to do a combo, a 2, 3, 4, 5 hit combo in this game, you're able to do that because each hit puts them in hit stun for long enough for you to do successive hits and form a combo. That's what that is. So if you're doing a heavy with a champion and you connect, and let's say whatever hit, be it the first hit, or let's say it's a multiple hit heavy, and the second hit or maybe the third hit is the one that breaks through the block, whatever hit it is, the rest of the heavy should follow through and carry out. It should finish. The entire heavy animation should finish and should not be subject to an additional resist / parry. A resist at all, which can result in a confirmed parry stun, right? So that shouldn't be able to happen. Like, in my opinion, when you connect with a heavy, and whichever hit, we'll use She-Hulk for an example here, she has 2 hits. If the first hit is resisted, that's fine, that's how stand your ground should work. Now that second hit should either be resisted again or break the block. That makes sense. If it's resisted a second time, then yeah, then your punishment essentially is that now the AI, the defender, can retaliate against you and punish you. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But what should not happen, that you guys just saw, is that the first hit breaks through block. Okay, so max stand your ground. Again, I run max stand your ground, so that's a 50% chance. So So that first hit breaks through block. And then the second hit, now they should be in hit stun now, because that first hit broke through block and they are hit confirmed, right? Like they're getting hit. They should be in hit stun for the entire duration of that character's heavy, in this case, She-Hulk. So it should be breaks through block. Now that second hit should hit every time, no matter what. It should not be subject to an additional resist or just a resist period. It shouldn't. There's no way. Because what that's saying is Kabam is saying that She-Hulk, Daredevil, Void, and potentially a multitude of other champions, their heavy is too slow, and it comes with risk in when you're playing an arena fight or a alliance war fight. That's what that's saying. That's exactly what that's saying. Yeah, if it's not, explain to me why. That's why I'm making this video, because I would like to know. I would like to know. And see, so She-Hulk did have, so she had a rework, I don't know, it's been a couple years now. And it's, I think, in my opinion, it's top 3, possibly the best rework that they have done on a champion to date, on an older champion. Definitely top 3. I would probably say it's the best. It's number 1. But anyway, so they had that rework. She-Hulk was amazing, is amazing. And then, but like following that rework, I don't even know, by some months, I would guess, half a year maybe, it was discovered that her heavy is, it was broken. It was like way broken. She could combo her heavy from a combo. So you could just do a 2, 3, 4 hit, 5 hit combo, any of those. I think it was actually 2, 3, or 4. So it's like medium, light, light, or medium, light, 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 and then into heavy. And that heavy would combo against basically everybody. And that was so broken. It was fun. It was a lot of fun, but man, was that broken. And so I don't know how they fixed it. The animation's the same, but it's slightly tweaked. I think they either like added some frames to her heavy, to make it slower or something. I'm not exactly sure, but they did that. So it kind of stands to reason that her heavy still has issues, and other champions with slower heavies could and are potentially subject to this bug. So we're gonna do Daredevil here. Some Daredevil Hell's Kitchen action. Yep, okay, that tracks, that works. Yep, all right. Yep, that works. How it should work. Working as intended. Yep. Okay. Yep, that's fair. Yeah. I'll get one in here. Like his weakness. Resonate, baby. I'm gonna get one. Off this 20-minute level 1. Let's go, Billy boy. Murdoch boy. Ooh. Damn, he's not getting any of those. There it is, right there. Break that first hit. That first hit breaks through, but the second one gets resisted. That should not happen. That should not happen. Right there. No way that's supposed to work. There is no way that that is working as intended. Oh yeah. Always forget about that. Oh, look at this guy getting crafty. Yeah, so it took a little longer, but there we go. First hit breaks through block. Second hit, there should be zero chance that gets resisted. That's just how that should be. Let's see, who was it? Void is the other one? Where are you at, Void? Try to avoid me, you know? Yeah, this guy with he's got really long, heavy animation. Let's go, Void. Let's go. Yeah, okay, that tracks. Got him. Yep, that shouldn't happen. 2 hits breakthrough and 1 gets resisted. No, there's no way. You guys cannot tell me that is supposed to happen. There's no way. Look at that. That was so ridiculous. How is that supposed to? No way. Yeah, you guys definitely get the gist here with old Void. I mean, it was like what? Block break? No wait. Resist, block break, resist, and then there was the one that was like what? Block break, resist. Man, all over the place. No way that's supposed to happen. There's no way. Man, it hasn't resulted in a death. Using She-Hulk in war, and I play really offensively, so. But even still, there's no way that is working as intended. There's no way. No way. Let's do these war fights, guys. So I did do a pre-fight on him. 2 of them. I did Siphon and I did Petrify. Because of the node here, we've got Spite, Rise to Power. The Spite isn't an issue because of this. Assuming it works. We've got Defiance. Defiance attackers gain immunity to buffs. Whenever this immunity triggers, they gain a non-stacking plus 250 energy resistance passive for 10 seconds. God, that's not much at all. I mean, max Serum Science is plus 900. That's like rank 2 of Serum Science. But I guess, I mean, obviously the buff immunity is the attribute there. So, but conveniently enough, Mr. Fantastic and She-Hulk are both Defiance. I would actually still rather Power Down, to be honest. But yeah, no buffs is also nice. I mean, it's just like taking Dex off, but you don't have to take Dex off, so that's fun. So that leaves me with 2, because I'm not going to use Mr. Fantastic in this one. I don't want to use any level 1 starts is the thing. That's what I'm trying to avoid here. And that's going to kind of suck for this guy with kinetic transference. He definitely needs a Petrify. And I need a bait. I mean, that's what it comes to. And then this guy, same thing. Aspect to evolution, kinetic transference. Definitely going to want to bait this guy. Oh man, not having that level 1 start. Oh man. I don't want to deal with it, to be honest. Level 1 start solves both of those nodes. I think I use a level 1 start, you know? I think I do. But let's do this guy. Let's go ahead and go into this. We're going to use She-Hulk and hopefully not die. I mean, this is off-season, so. Alright, we got debuff, Siphoner, Petrification Ray, Rise to Power, blah blah blah. No buffs. We're gonna go in here just all willy-nilly like. Alright, let's do this. Let's not die, you know? What the hell is happening there? Wow, he rushed me. You see that shit? I mean, can I get a double parry or not so much? Wow, that was terrible, guys. Terrible. I always have some issues fighting Human Torch, if we're being honest. I really do. But that was exceptionally bad. Petrified? Yeah, we're doing that. We are definitely doing that, buddy. Well, I am gonna heal this mother up. I mean, damn. I'm not playing that game. I'll use 2 heals. I'm with it, you know? I am with it. We're also gonna use a level 1 start here, guys. We are gonna use that level 1 start. This is gonna be interesting here. Ooh, I have a 12%. Let's see what we're working with here. Class. Kind of want to use 150%. What do I have for 200s? 12% is good. God, I'm out of 200s, huh? Damn. We're going to use a 12 because I've got 2 in stash and they're probably both going to expire. And we're going to use a 150 because, yeah, just because. Not boosted, so they're not doing nearly as much. I should really use a 10% champ here, you know that? Let's do that, because we're going to roll over to roll AQ after this anyway. Let's do that. And then we're going to roll in here with level 1 start and see how this goes. Oh, level 1 start. Let's go. We did this already, right? Yep. Unstoppable armor, petrification, aspect, kinetic. Let's do it. Missed that power down, man. Hit suicides anyway, but yeah. Alright. Let's do our last one here. We're going to do, yeah, definitely petrification here. What are we looking at? Minute 40, we're good. Alright, petrification. Champion, health, kinetic, feats of indestructible. That's the dumb one. That's the one there. Alright, let's do it. Ugh. Alright. Oh, wow. Got something for that ass. Yeah, he got me with that parry, didn't he? Very sneaky guy. Very sneaky. We're going to go ahead and mosey on over here. what is this? Oh, he got me with that crossbite. I'm like, what is this? What fresh hell is this? Let's beeline over to a queue real quick, guys and gals. Man, I didn't want to use any pots, but you know, it is what it is. This lane. So we got, what is it, blah blah blah, energy displacement, overclock, powerful from afar, aggression prowess. Yeah, you guys, if you don't know, now you know. What is this, day 3, I think? Day 3? Good old Vision. He is reliable, isn't he? Just try to get you with that roll up and light attack. Sneaky, sneaky. I'll just stalk you. Stalk right up to you. Got him. Ooh, you don't like that intercept, do you? That heavy, huh? Nope. Alright, Vision. Yeah, Sinister, it's usually Purgatory that like sneaks she'll like do a stalking jab where they just kind of like neutral walk up to you and then hit that light attack where, I mean, you basically can't time it. I mean, I do sometimes, but it's more or less impossible. You can't react fast enough. Her special 1 on prowess, like, because they get stacking prowess on this node, her special 1 can just do some block damage, and you have to block it. I mean, you can evade, but if you screw up an evade, you're done. It's gonna hurt. Oh, the double parry. That heavy's got the dumbest reach in the game, too. It is ridiculous. Woohoo! Almost got me, didn't you? Ooh, how's that? How is that? I mean, this demonic rampage lasts for like an eternity. See that quick, man. Get some, woman. Rah! It's all good. I don't even know how she works. Just that she sucks. I pulled her, what, 3 times from the prior featured? I'm gonna, oh, I didn't have my displacement. It's all good. Yeah, I pulled her like 3 or 4 times from the last featured, I think it was. I don't even want to like her. No, I'm not gonna lie. Morningstar's a good champ. I actually used her for a good bit of my first Abyss. And she does have that unique level too, but God, her ramp is terrible. One of the worst in the game, if not the worst. Her moveset's okay. It's not my favorite, but Morningstar's a good champ. Guillotine 99, not a fan. She's a very good champ as well, but a little slow for me. And Purgatory is basically right there with both of them, you know. And Guillotine, like OG Guillotine, even though she had a buff, I didn't care about her before, and I don't care about her after either. That hasn't changed. Purgatory is basically in that camp, but from what I gathered, worse. Like, just not good. But I mean, I messed around with her. I had, you know, I told her. At first I was like, God, I want to like her, put her on defense or something. But she just isn't good. Like, she just isn't good. And her moves, I mean, they look kind of cool. She's got good animations, but I don't know. Not doing it for me. She'll get, I'm sure she'll get like a tweak. This guy's screwed without power, like pretty much all mutants. Don't you growl at me. Jeez. Need to eat food. Low blood sugar is no joke. Yeah, basically only need vision for this tier, those 3 fights, and then it's nice to have him for this fight later on over here, this one, because he has 1 displacement charge left, provided you haven't died or anything, and so it works. He has it for her, and because her specials, man, like that aspect of death. It's fine for anyone else on this path, but for her, because they track you across the entire screen, if like any part of that touches your block, you die. So with vision, you just don't ever let her, none of this matters, basically. Aspect of death, you know, use it or lose it, not really. Footloose, unstoppable and evade, yeah, that would be awful, except that she never gets to a special. You could just basically never let her get even 1 special, and yeah. So I like to have vision for that. So these 3 fights plus her. And then I use Captain America for these here. We got passive special. This is good. If you get like, if you can manage to just get, you know, parry or 1, maybe 2 hits in one of his specials, and yeah, it's major damage. Ooh, and I have my science boosts on right now, so that's fun. It's like I've got like 180 freaking damage, 120, 130. 90 on a non-crit, like a good gray. That's cool. Yeah, just take that to the face. Parry it. She's done now. Done for. Bomb! 160k. Get out of here. Damn! Yeah, well, that's all we get, guys, huh? Well, I thought I had 1 more. It is what it is. Let's go over here to, let's do some rank ups, huh? We'll do, who do I have in mind here? We'll do I-Bomb, Mojo, and Black Widow. Let's do, well, first let's see what we got here, because I don't know. I need these guys. That's what I need. We'll circle back to him. Let's do, I just duped her from a Nexus, and I don't use many skill champs, if ever. Ooh, I've got 2 1-2s, huh? That's fun. Let's go with, yeah, let's do it. I've got Red Guardian at 200, rank 3, and she's unique as far as skill champs go because she doesn't require them to bleed, which I think is really, really nice. Can I sell this stuff here? No. Kind of want to do this too. You know that? We will do this for later. Where is he? You know? Yeah, 20. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, lie bomb. Make it simple. Instead of selling it, we use it. You know. Let's go back to this. Oh, I got science. Let's see what's going on here. Heimdall. I did dupe him, didn't I? Yeah, he's terrible. Terrible. Let's go back over here to Widow. So yeah, this stand your ground thing, it's an issue. It's a big deal. Whether it's I think it's the heavy. Like I said, I think it's the heavy. I think it's She-Hulk and other champions with slower multi-hit heavies. I think that's what's happening. Hopefully, it gets addressed at some point. I mean, it may not happen to many people, but it darn sure happens to me. And that is, it's definitely annoying. So we're gonna rank her up. Rank 2. I'll get her to rank 3. Not today, but I will rank her to 3. She's got a high PI. Not to be confused with Prestige. But like for Arena, the arena that I never do, she's got high PI for Arena, so that's good. She kills fast. And she is a fun champ. I just, initially, I've come around on her because she is really unique. She's like what Thorag should be. Like shocks the opponent like crazy without having to go to like a level 3 or anything ridiculous like that. Shocks on basic attacks. That's definitely useful. But yeah, my issue with her is the the 2-hit mediums. I'm not a fan of those 2-hit mediums. They kind of drive me nuts, and she definitely has those. Try to be efficient here. Let's do this, and then go to basic. Tier 2. I don't even need to do this, because honestly, like, is that all I have? Let's see what's happening here. Let's go to that. What? Did I not? I don't understand. What is happening here? Wow. I'm dumb. Boom. Yeah, no, the double hit mediums. This is the guy here, right here. This is what I'm trying to avoid. Um, yeah, I'm trying to avoid rank 4 science and rank 4, that rank 4. Trying to avoid that altogether. Because I actually do want to rank 4 him. I mean, he's the only skill champ that I really like. That I really have like. Because skill requires deep wounds. Let's go ahead and level this guy up, and then I'll ramble a bit for an advocacy of Blade. That was a fun dupe, though. I did pull him from Nexus, the dupe. I pulled a Science Gem from a Max Sig Crystal, 6-star, and it was possibly going to go to him, but I wanted to wait to see if Morbius, he's good, and also Human Torch and Scorpion. But yeah, that was the plan. But now I can definitely do that because I was able to not just awaken him, but dupe him. I think he just needed ultimately to be awakened. He really benefits from just SYG 1 because he starts with 3 extra poisons, which is significant for this guy. He is so ugly. I think that's one of my issues with him. He is just he's just ugly. But he's a fantastic champion. Definitely really, really, really good. But I mean, you know, I like Mojo, and that dude is like maximum hideous. He is just so ugly. I think it's a he. Isn't Mojo a he? I mean, I think some of my alliance always calls him a her, and I'm like, I don't think that's right. I'm pretty sure it's a male blob thing. So that's ranked. But like, okay, so before I let you guys go here, let's look at let's just look at skill class here. Skill in general, you know, I mean, this guy, I like Daredevil. He's niche with his ignore miss. You know, I've gone over that. Awesome. Korg, defensive rank. His armor break, you know, I don't know. He's a defensive rank for sure, but like, and I've never actually used him, but like, I could see him being useful in like a war situation, you know. He's got, you know, a built-in shield. He doesn't hit for jack. His damage is terrible, but Mojo definitely increases armor break by a considerable amount, potency-wise. And his level 2 bleed is fine. Level 3, I think he gets like unstoppable and unblockable. But the fact that he's just so safe, you know. Anyway, so, but yeah, I don't know. I could see him being, I would use him on attack, you know, if Kabam kind of pushed our hand in that direction. With like diversifying attackers, I'd use him. Falcon, he's really good, and doesn't rely on bleed. But he's, you know, he's a unique rank because he bypasses things. Karnak I ranked because I didn't have anyone to rank at the time. I do like some things about him, even though I still have yet to use him. But like passive True Strike, that's nice to have. You know, I don't think, I mean, there's people that have True Strike in skill class, but his is not a buff. It's passive and it's pretty accessible. And his, you know, his update was good. I mean, he can gain power hitting their block, so that's kind of cool. Shang-Chi, awesome. Really do like him a lot. Does similar things to She-Hulk. And I basically just use She-Hulk. I mean, that's how that goes. Hawkeye, ranked him. He's really good, but like I just haven't really gotten into him. But yeah, most of these, like Kingpin, defense now, but like he is a great champ. Definitely for war. Really, really good champ. Spider-Man, do not like him at all. Black Widow, she's gonna be niche, but I like her. Massacre, rank 2, still undupe. Don't want to rank through him. Undupe. Definitely like Massacre a lot. He's awesome. Doesn't rely on bleed. Rag Thor, yeah, don't like him. Elsa, man, I liked her. So with her, I ranked her. I think I did a grind for her in arena maybe, or no, I didn't. I got her from a featured 5-star. Ranked her up 6,200. Awesome. Liked her a lot at first, but like she has some issues. You know, I have some issues with her. Like she's not good against Thing, which on paper she's supposed to destroy Thing. It doesn't because of the unstoppable and her evade. Like, you know, that thing, it's great. It's a really unique mechanic because it also satisfies intercept. Like on ebb and flow intercept, her parry evasion thing, like it satisfies that, which is great, but that's also party charge, so it like doesn't do any good. And against unstoppable, it doesn't work. She still evades and like evades and counters into their unstoppable. So that she kind of lost it for me there. But otherwise she is a really good champ. I mean, she's unique. Ronan, can't get into him. Hitmonkey, way too spongy for me. I will revisit him though. I just duped him recently. Super glass cannon. Gwenpool, old, dated. Bleed is unreliable. Better champs. I mean, basically Falcon. You know, Black Panther, not duped, so don't care. But certainly a whole lot better. But very, very intercept dependent, which is fine. But like, I'm not going to use him in war or anything. Crossbones, unique, and a solid champ, but he's okay. Jabari, don't care. Aegon, not dupe, but you know, that's for Everest content anyway. Elektra needs a rework, bad, and she's bad. Squirrel Girl, don't care. Killmonger, not duped, so don't care. But if he gets duped, I do like Killmonger a lot. That counter punch is awesome. It's like OG, or it's like original Mole Man, you know, that kind of mechanic with the unstoppable when they hit your block. Plus the True Strike. Yeah, Killmonger's mad good. Whatever he lacks in damage, he definitely makes up for in his utility. But yeah, Mole Man, he's awesome. There's no need to go into that, and I am going to rank him. We had Mole Man work in our battle group, so I'm just, you know, he's a recent pull. Just haven't gotten around to ranking him. Daredevil, bad. Agent Venom, probably the worst in the game. Black Widow, also terrible. Moon Knight, terrible. Winter Soldier, basically terrible. This guy, Black Panther here, awesome for defense now on unstoppable armor, but otherwise, terrible champ. Kraven, he's a next featured. Kind of want to pull him. Misty Knight, her literature is way too complex. Someone give me the Cliff Notes. I'm not disinterested in her, but I'm not interested in her either. Fury, amazing champ, but I'd rather have Blade, to be honest. Night Thrasher, really cool. Do want to pull him, not relying on bleed, but relying on debuffs. But he's incinerating you. I like that. That's unique in skill class because they basically don't have any native immunities. Punisher, done. He's terrible. Taskmaster, he's probably pretty good in the right hands, but I don't have the patience, don't care. So yeah, Blade, I want this guy. I mean, I could see him being really good at rank 3 or even rank 4. SYG 100, you know, SYG 120, somewhere around there. I mean, parry, bleed on parry is so strong. You know, his debuff, fast debuff removal at high power, his regen, his level 1 bleed. I mean, he's so versatile. Like, level 3 can stun and it bleeds. Level 2, it just shreds. Bleeds them, so you're gaining power back. You run him with power back skill boosts. I mean, he just shreds. And I'm not a Suicides user, so like totally like Blade because he definitely does not work well at all with Liquid Courage. He can work with Double Edge. You can make that happen. I mean, yeah, he definitely can work with Double Edge. And be really, really effective, you know, because it doesn't hurt his regen. That Liquid Courage, it really cripples him. But yes, I want Blade. So I'm hoping I pull him in the next feature. Yeah, that's about it, you know. The video was initially about, you know, the stand your ground thing. I mean, that's the takeaway here is that is a bug, and I'd like to see it fixed. But, yeah. I didn't get around to doing my 3 to 4 here. I will, but I'm going to actually use this on level up, guys. And it will be Namor. It definitely is going to be Namor. This right here. You know what? Let's go ahead and do it. Right? Let's go ahead and do this. Man, look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Here we go. Oh man, look at that. All right. Let's go ahead. I mean, might as well. We're in AQ. So, I mean, I think this is going to help Prestige during the current AQ. What's done is done, Dad. You can invest or not. All right. This guy going way up. I don't ever use Namor. He's a little dated. Still extremely niche. But, I mean, he's very specific. When you need a champ like Namor, like there is no one else. What do you think? 3, 21. We'll go with 4. The leverage. It's fine. Oh, look at that. Not quite. What do I need? Like this? There it goes. Let's see what we're working with, huh? Let's see what we're working with. and then I'll leave you guys. We're at 15:30. Not too bad. Uh-oh. That's not what I was trying to do. This is what I was trying to do. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There will be more ramblings to come, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.